Well, this is your typical day dress of the 1860s. It's women who, less expensive lifestyle would choose a material with a small print like mine, for instance. You have the cuffs that are detachable, and that was to protect the cuff of your dress, because this only comes up to here, and it can be remade and washed more often, and then you can spare the washing on your dress, and it spares your cuffs on your dress. The collar is also detachable. This is my daughter. Her collar is detachable, and her sleeves are detachable, and her cuffs are also detachable, and my mom's is designed the same way. The goal was to lengthen the life of the dress so that they could wear the dress for as long as they possibly could. And cuffs and collars tend to wear out, quicker than the rest of the dress would. So that's why they made these detachables. They could be replaced and you can get much for the life of your dress. It took me about 2 weeks, working in the evenings, of course, just having my evening hours. A lot of it is hand done. You make the top separate from the bottom, and then you attach this by hand. This is attached by hand. Typical of the 1860s was the sleeve, the shoulder seam hangs off the shoulder because they wanted to emphasize width across the chest and shoulder area, but they wanted the waist to be very, very narrow looking, and then of course, and then flare, and then wide at the hips. So they wanted kind of a V-shaped form. And that was what every woman wanted to achieve, have a tiny waist, wide shoulders, broad shoulders. So, and I discovered that the hoop skirt is for every woman because it just, it hides so much. But we'll give you a peek. We have the panty legs. You have your hoop skirt. Then you have your petticoat slip. And then you have your dress. All of it serves a purpose. And actually, we might look hot, but the hoop does allow a nice breeze, and it is comfortable. She's got an apron attached to hers. They did not have the straps, they just pinned like a bib to protect the dress, of course, if she's cooking or helping prepare a meal. For young girls, they could wear theirs a little shorter. They're also allowed, teenage can wear their dresses. They can show their necks and their arms, but older ladies, before 3 o'clock, we had to stay covered. Long sleeves, high neckline. But after 3 o'clock, then you could put on the ball dress or the evening dress, a little more formal dress, and have an open neckline, but not before 3 o'clock. The snoods. Yeah, these hairnets are called snoods because the ends of your hair cannot be exposed either until after 3 o'clock. So never the ends of the hair shown until after 3. Then they could let down their hair and be a little less uptight. So, she has a hanky. A lot of the ladies kept a hanky tucked somewhere in the waistband or a little side pocket. It was common to have a hanky at all times. My mom has a nice little purse and parasol because keeping that fair skin was what was popular then. The fairer, the prettier. So always shaded from the sun. Hats were optional. You could wear a hat if you wanted to or not. It's just kind of up to that individual. And then the little, I always kept a little small purse there, with a drawstring. That's period of a purse. She has one as well, and a fan. So when you start to sweat, keep yourself looking gracious. Get you a little breeze going with your fan. Those are some 1860s accessories that we have.